Welcome to Jamaica Magazine, where innovation meets public service. Today we dive into the quiet revolution transforming how Jamaicans interact with government through smart platforms and people-focused initiatives. From the modernized systems at the Accountant General's Department to the JSWIFT portal that is reshaping how businesses trade across our borders, efficiency is becoming the new national standard. Stay with us as we explore how these digital tools are cutting the weight, reducing the paperwork, and opening the door to a smoother, smarter way of doing business in Jamaica. I'm Jabertha Atkinson. Welcome.
We are imploring members of the public to only purchase from reputable shops, meat shops, supermarkets. Look for the signs of rotten carcasses, meats, poultry, whenever you're purchasing. Do the smell test. Smell test never loses. Look on the coloration of these meats to ensure that you're consuming inspected meats that were slaughtered in a government registered slaughterhouse and inspected by the public health inspectors.
Don't let stolen, spoiled, or contaminated meats enter your kitchen or the food chain.
Good day, I'm Lisa Rowe and this is your JIS News for Thursday, December 11, 2025. The government has officially launched a $1.6 billion graded overlay emergency road rehabilitation GO program for several critical corridors across the island, many of which were damaged by potholing and scoring during Hurricane Melissa. The work will be rolled out in phases, with the first set of corridors starting this month and additional packages coming on stream earlier in the new year. It will prioritize road sections where pavement has been scoured or stripped by floodwaters and corridors with significant pothole formation affecting safety and traffic flow. Focus will be on routes that connect major towns, markets and agricultural areas, as well as roads that serve as primary access for emergency services and essential supplies. Implementation of the GO program will be led by the National Works Agency under the policy direction of the Ministry of Economic Growth and Infrastructure Development. Minister with responsibility for the works portfolio, Robert Morgan, says the goal is to provide targeted fast-track interventions on surfaces damaged mainly by scoring and potholes, while longer-term reconstruction solutions are being finalized. Jamaicans who suffered structural damage to their homes during Hurricane Melissa will start receiving construction grants in January 2026. Grants will be given based on assessments being done on affected houses. Information Minister Senator Dr. Dana Morris-Dixon says data from the Ministry of Labour and Social Security has shown that over 37,000 homes have been assessed to date.
We are only going to be giving grants to individuals who have been assessed as having been affected. And it's the same thing with the roof repairs. We will only be repairing roof of individuals who have been assessed by the Ministry of Labour and Social Security to have been affected, and the assessments are ongoing.
Labour and Social Security Minister Pernell Charles Jr. says the target is to assess approximately 150,000 homes by January.
What it means is, beyond the numbers, we need persons who can be transported, who can be fed, who can be supported to go through the hills, the nooks and the crannies. And that's why the support from the ministries, departments and agencies will be critical in terms of giving us more bodies on the ground and boots on the ground that will be consistent and constant.
In the meantime, the Minister of Labour and Social Security is reporting that $225.1 million has been spent on procuring food for Hurricane Melissa emergency response up to December 9.
It includes $52 million spent pre-hurricane in terms of purchases of food that were pre-positioned across the country, and also $173.1 million in post-hurricane expenditure.
Director General of ODPEM, Commander Alvin Gale, says the government has been able to mount a strong food and relief distribution operation supported by national and international partnerships.
To date, the government of Jamaica has distributed just over 340,000 food packages, the ODPEM distributing just over 98,000, while the Jamaica Defence Force, in support of the Ministry of Labour and Social Security, just over 242,000 packages to affected households primarily in Western Jamaica.
Commander Gale shares that the Food Assistance Working Group, which includes more than 30 partners, has enabled the production and delivery of food packages and hot meals to 314,000 persons in 379 communities. The group has distributed just over 112,000 food kits and approximately 3.3 million hot meals. Jamaica has received a new contribution toward Hurricane Melissa relief efforts, a $5,000 donation from the Royal Ethiopian Trust. Minister of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport, Olivia Grange, says the donation is to the Office of Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management, ODPEM. During a recent post-cabinet press briefing, she disclosed that the support was confirmed in a letter to Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness from Prince Ermias Saleh Selassie, grandson of his Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie. In the letter, he expressed condolences to the government and people of Jamaica and said he hoped the country would rebuild stronger following the devastation left behind. Minister Grange also used the occasion to reveal that support was expanding for the I Love Jamaica fundraising concert series.
I'm pleased to announce that we have been in discussion with several organizations and Friends of Jamaica in major diaspora cities and even diverse places without a large Jamaican population who are keen on staging I Love Jamaica concerts in their locale.
In other news, the Criminal Records Rehabilitation of Offenders Amendment Bill 2025 has been approved in the House of Representatives, giving new hope to Jamaicans with past minor convictions. The legislation was passed on Tuesday after Minister of Justice and Constitutional Affairs Delroy Chuck closed the debate, calling it a first step towards modernizing Jamaica's expungement system. Pointing out that 90% of offenders commit only a single offense, he said the law sought to strike a balance between rehabilitation and public safety. The Justice Minister stressed that expungement would depend on evidence of genuine rehabilitation.
It is believed that this bill is a meaningful and necessary step towards restoring dignity, expanding opportunity, and giving Jamaicans who have paid their debt to society a genuine second chance where appropriate. Madam Speaker, this bill is not about excusing wrongdoing. It is about creating an orderly, responsible, humane system that recognizes change, promotes rehabilitation, and strengthens social reintegration.
Among the major amendments is an expansion of the types of offences that can be expunged to now include certain drug convictions and minor property offences. The updated legislation also introduces automatic expungement for certain old, non-custodial convictions and allows for expungement to be considered for persons who've served sentences of up to 10 years, expanded from the current 5-year threshold. A state-of-the-art smart greenhouse lab, fully outfitted with advanced agricultural technology, has been opened at the Jose Marti Technical High School in St. Catherine. The facility was developed under the Ministry of Education's Technical and Vocational Education and Training TVET expansion plan. Designed to expand access to cutting-edge agricultural tools for students at both the primary and secondary levels, it will function as a satellite greenhouse serving schools in and around the Spanish Town area. The new agricultural lab features automated precision farming systems with real-time sensor monitoring and IoT-enabled data processing and remote management. A 12-kilowatt solar energy system supports its fully sustainable operations. Principal of Jose Marti Technical High School, Reverend Dr. Austin Wright, says the investment aligns perfectly with the school's mandate to develop well-rounded students prepared for future industries.
It also represents a key STEM initiative: science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, providing our students with hands-on, future-focused learning experiences that prepare them for the world. On behalf of our entire school community, I extend heartfelt thanks to the Government of Jamaica and the Ministry of Education, Skills, Youth and Information for this remarkable investment.
And finally, the official farewell service for reggae legend Jimmy Cliff will be held on Wednesday, December 17. It will be held at the National Indoor Sports Centre starting at 10 a.m. Minister of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport, Olivia Grange, had previously indicated that the government accorded him an official funeral in recognition of his immense contribution to Jamaican culture and entertainment. Information Minister Senator Dr. Dana Morris-Dixon gave an update at this week's post-cabinet press briefing.
The government of Jamaica will be taking on all of the costs associated with that celebration of life, and that was approved at Cabinet this week.
The service is to feature spoken word, dance and music only, in keeping with Jimmy Cliff's wishes. Born James Chambers in 1944, Jimmy Cliff passed away on Sunday, November 24 at the age of 81. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Lisa Rowe. Thanks for watching.
Jamaica Post is committed to being your preferred logistics partner. Enjoy the convenience of 3 to 5 days for international shipments at competitive rates and next business day delivery for local packages. Take advantage of our fast, reliable and ever-evolving services: zip mail, click and ship, fast track, EMS, parcel service, registered mail, corporate mail service and private letterbox. Access customer service support and track packages online. Visit our post offices island-wide and premium service centers at select locations. For more information, go to jamaicapost.gov.jm. Conditions apply.
On Finance Matters this week, delivering customer service with ease. The Accountant General's Department is here to talk about its new customer touchpoints.
Ever tried calling the Accountant General's Department and wished there was a quicker way to get through? Or found yourself waiting in line to make a payment and thought, why can't I just use my card? Well, guess what? Now you can. The easier, faster way to connect is finally here. Hi, I'm Suzelle Ray and welcome to Finance Matters. The Accountant General's Department, AGD, has rolled out 7 different ways to connect with you and introduced modern payment options that put choice and flexibility at your fingertips. Joining us today to tell us more about AGD's service enhancements is David King, Director, Corporate Communication and Public Relations at the AGD. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow the Ministry of Finance on Facebook, Instagram, X, LinkedIn, TikTok, and Threads to see all the episodes and highlights. Mr. King, thank you so much for joining us today. You're no stranger to Finance Matters.
Thank you.
Firstly, we've seen the transformation taking place at the AGD with several initiatives to reach pensioners where they are. How has customer service been improved as part of this effort?
All right, so the Accountant General Department takes customer satisfaction very seriously. Recently, we came into the media for, I would say, a faux pas, where we weren't able to adequately inform our customers in a timely manner in relation to a few delays we had internally. So recently we upgraded our IVR, interactive voice response. Essentially what we have done is allowed our customers to be more informed. So essentially while you're on hold, you will hear more information about the department, whether that is payment details, updates on our service, upcoming events, and also we also introduced our callback feature. Essentially, persons can just leave a voicemail and wait up to 2 days, and from there we call them back with whatever details they're looking for and updates on those kind of queries as well. We also have a live chat feature via our website, www.treasury.gov.jm. From there, persons are able to contact and speak to us, a live agent as well. Get a similar response. Face-to-face is also another option as well. You come to our office, 21 Dominica Drive, and speak to our representatives there. We have different layers of contact as well. So if it's a simple live certificate printing you'd like, that's done at the lower lobby as well. For more intricate research-based challenges, that's the upper lobby at our customer service desk, and persons again can get that information through our customer service agents. So persons can also contact us on social media. We are on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at the accountant Jen JA. You can just send us a quick DM, and from there respond to you as well. We do encourage persons though, if you're going to send us a DM, please leave your name, your contact number, or an email address, as well as your TRN, and from there we're able to address you a little faster as well. We also are available via our written correspondences. For those who aren't living in Jamaica, you can send us a little letter from there. That's the Accountant General's Apartment, 21 Dominica Drive, Kingston 5. Send it to us, attention or customer service unit, and from there they respond to you as well. Our last area of contact as well is our status portal available on our website. That option allows pensioners who living in Jamaica overseas can go onto that particular section of our website, input what we call a pension number. So on your life certificate, you have a 6-digit reference number. Enter that number, and from there they can tell you if your account is current. That is, if you've submitted your life certificate recently, it tells you we have it available, your current status if your account is active, as well if you also are suspended. You can also use that feature to also request your next life certificate as well. So those are just a few areas we have improved to ensure that persons are able to contact us if unfortunately you aren't able to get through us by the phone line.
Nice. So what I'm hearing, Mr. King, is that the AGD is finding several ways to connect with customers. Another big news coming out of AGD as well is your new card payment system.
So at the AGD, we want to ensure persons are able to make payments on behalf of their own personal interests or on behalf of their MD, that's the Ministry, Department, or agency. Public sector employees are able to make payments on their loans, whether that's miscellaneous loans, tertiary loans, or also any type of overpayment that they would have received as well. They can also make payments on behalf of their respective ministry, department, or agency. Now, with a card machine, they don't have to necessarily go across and get cash or write a check. They can simply swipe their card. We do have a minimum balance, so you have to make a minimum payment of $1,000. And again, that's quick, safer, easier, and also much faster. There's a swipe, a tap, and you're out of the office as well.
Okay, that's very good news, and I know your customers will appreciate that faster avenue with the new card machine system. Convenience is also a big deal for AGD. Your Dropbox locations have been changed across the island. Where can we now find those locations?
So on the matter of convenience, we recognize that Kingston isn't Jamaica, as young people would say. So we want to ensure that our pensioners are able to drop off their life certificates at different parts of the island. We now have a total of 5 drop boxes. So the drop boxes are located at the parish libraries of Portland, St. James, Hanover, Westmoreland, and also Manchester. We have 2 additional drop boxes located here in Kingston, one at the Ministry of Finance and the Public Sector Service, as well as our office at 21 Dominica Drive.
Okay, so you've mentioned a lot of customer touch points, the card machine system, and the other areas. How have customers been responding to these new changes? Are they taking advantage of the opportunity?
Yes, we've seen an uptake in our Dropbox options as well. I know some customers are used to us coming every quarter or so to the different locations and having that face-to-face interaction as well. But what we're trying to do is encourage them to utilize the Dropbox services as well, because we only come every 3 months, whereas the Dropbox are available every day, Monday to Friday, during the opening hours of the library as well. And we do have a schedule where we carry the Dropboxes at a particular time per month, so as to ensure that our pensioners are able to keep their account active and continue to receive their pension on a timely basis as well.
Yes, very big news for pensioners. Finally, Mr. King, where can we get more information about the services offered by AGD?
Sure. We want to encourage our pensioners, young and old, to utilize these new touch points. That's WhatsApp, that's live chat via our website, the status portal, our drop boxes across the island, and of course our phone lines as well. We want to also encourage persons to follow us on social media. That's Instagram, Facebook, and X, which is formerly known as Twitter, at the accountant JenJA. We're focused on the continuous improvement of our customer satisfaction, and that's what we're here to serve for you today.
Mr. King, thank you so much for joining us today and sharing these updates. It's clear the AGD is serious about putting people first and making every transaction smoother and more convenient.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you for joining us on this episode of Finance Matters. Remember to follow us on social media at MOF Jamaica and tune in next week as we continue to demystify the economic and fiscal policies and initiatives implemented by the government to empower Jamaicans as we chart a path to Jamaica's economic prosperity.
Young guardians of integrity, say no to corruption is a policy. Young guardians of integrity, youth leading the charge for the world to see. Our aim is to make this world corruption free, ensuring that tomorrow will be bright, bringing positive changes to communities. In darkness, integrity and light. If we join hands and take a stand, then together we can execute this plan. As young guardians of integrity, say no to corruption is a policy. Young guardians.
A message from the Integrity Commission.
This time of year is usually very busy for the Jamaica Customs Agency, and the ease of doing business has been simplified with the Jamaica Single Window for Trade, JSWIFT. Let's take you through the process and hear the benefits of the platform from traders.
With the implementation of digital platforms to facilitate trade, the ease of doing business is not just a phrase, but reality. Through the ratification of the Trade Facilitation Agreement, the Government of Jamaica has put systems in place to improve cross-border trade.
This is definitely a step in the right direction.
The following services are available through JSWIFT. These include motor vehicle dealership license, heavy-duty equipment import permit, as well as for hydrogen and rare gases. Traders will also be able to access import permits for refined sugar and milk powder, motor vehicle and motorcycle, as well as for chassis and clips. For persons importing plant and plant-based products, such permit is available through JSWIFT.
Right now with the new JSWIFT platform, it's a preferred method.
Using this platform, the Jamaica Customs Agency, the Trade Board Limited, and other border regulatory agencies across Jamaica are able to process documents submitted online by traders in a timely manner. That also includes Certificate of Origin.
So currently, the respective parties are able to go online and do a self-registration, providing their details, and that to do with the company to which are being associated. And thereafter, they will have access to a suite of online applications. So whether it is for applying for a permit, applying for a license, or in this case, a certificate of origin, which is involved in exports.
After registering and receiving your user login from the JSWIFT platform, the trader is now able to make an application. The system also allows for the attachment of supporting documents.
For example, if you're doing a motor vehicle import application, you'll be required to submit the pre-shipment inspection, the invoice, and of course the other documents, for example, the certificate of registration or title. There are others which will just require simply a commercial invoice, and there are others which will require more details by way of the data that is being submitted on the application form.
The most recent service offered on the JSWIFT platform by the Trade Board Limited is that of the Certificate of Origin. The trader will enter the exporter and co-signee details on the general information page of the application. The trader will then complete the special segment, which includes the country of destination, producer or manufacturer details, transport details, followed by the item details page, which will allow the trader to enter each item and commercial description along with the country of origin, the origin criterion, and invoice details. The related invoice must then be uploaded as a supporting document, after which the trader will submit the application and proceed to make payment using the online payment service. The application will thereafter be assigned in real time to an officer for processing. The approved Certificate of Origin with the electronic signature, stamp, and reference number will be available for download once the application has been approved. The trader will also benefit from a system-generated CARICOM invoice with details of the approved products from the Certificate of Origin. If the application consists of clothing and textile, the system will also generate a Certificate of Jamaican Origin, JN2 or JN3, with the relevant details.
There are a list of criteria that we check for based on whenever the clients submit their documents to us. So we check to ensure that both invoice and certificates, the consignee and the the company that is exporting the product is indeed correct. We also check to ensure that no clients will be exporting another client's product, because that can be a breach on our part. Each certifying officer will check to ensure that all products are deemed certified for export for duty-free treatment. Once that is done, we approve the document, and those documents are then sent back to the client via their dashboard, where they are able to print it, and they're also able to upload the same document to the Asikuda system.
Another benefit to using the JSWIFT platform is making payments. That can also be done on the system, eliminating the need to go to multiple places for this transaction.
After the payment is done, you will get a verification from the JSWIFT platform saying the permit has been paid for and is being processed. So in a day or two, you'd get an email that permit has been approved. So in fact, it doesn't take very long to do the payment. Once the payment has been made and verified, the trade board will assign an assessor to work on that application.
Before you are able to submit your certificate of origin on the JSWIFT system, there's a key element. You would have to complete your product analysis form so that we can tell you if your product qualifies for duty-free treatment. If it does qualify, we will submit a letter to you informing you. But if it does not qualify, we'll still submit a letter to you, but we will guide you and provide you with the necessary information to tell you why.
To help stakeholders maneuver the JSWIFT platform, the Jamaica Customs Agency is carrying out ongoing training sessions.
Along with the training sessions, what we have done is to prepackage the material. So we do have our YouTube channel that is Learning JSWIFT, which has quite a bit of the videos which would guide persons as to use the service. We also have our e-learning platform, that's learning.jswift.gov.jm, where persons can go and register for the online learning platform and of course enroll and go through the training material at their own pace and at their time and convenience.
With JSWIFT coming online with Certificate of Origin, the EUR, I am sure that trade will be speeded up.
So far for us, it has been very efficient. It's less time taken up to having to stamp so many documents because it's now digital. And with all of that, we're able to focus on additional duties that we have that is need to be completed at the trade board.
The online services certainly is a step in the right direction. We do understand the constraints of the pandemic and the need for us to provide services that are far more convenient to our citizens or traders.
Jamaica Single Window for Trade, JSWIFT, enabling faster processing and release of commodities, transparency, trader compliance, reduced cost associated with trade regulatory requirements, while fostering best practice and improving trade standards.
We have come to the end of the show for today, but join us again tomorrow when we bring you another informative program. In the meantime, stay connected via our website, jis.gov.jm, and while you're online, send your feedback to Jamaica Magazine at jis.gov.jm or via X at JIS News. You may also find us on all the major social media platforms and through our mobile app that's Android and iOS compatible. On behalf of the production crew, I am Jabertha Atkinson. Take care.
This has been a production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.